Mission objectives are to extract the child soldier's commander and their captive, the General's number 2. This child soldier platoon decided to break away from the Mbeli militants. They took the number 2 captive and have occupied an abandoned village. Start by checking that location on your map. Boss, the child soldiers will treat you as an enemy, but they're just kids. See that they don't get hurt.
Please select a deployment point. Has infiltrated our map has been
Reconnaissance
updated.
is best conducted from high vantage points. I've marked a good spot on your map. Take a look at your iDroid.
The map has been updated. Marker placed.
Extract him.
Keti beto keti mali ya mingi.
Kamsi ntamave beto tapie diaka voila.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yo salama swal. Beta mona impila bambuta tatekita. Inti me boa.
Soldiers.
You have arrived at your
must be a
destination.
squad they had out on patrol. Security will be tighter now. Watch yourself.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Boss, another child soldier has entered the village. Must have been out on patrol. Looks like they had more than one patrol road. Watch yourself.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Okay, that's the
map
General's
has been
brother.
updated.
He's number 2. Get him out of there, boss. Tranquilizer pistol or CQC to put him down gently.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Nice work.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete. Great work. About how we report this one to the client. I'll tell them we took heavy resistance from the renegade platoon and the hostage was killed in the firefight. Also, their leader wouldn't let himself be taken alive. I doubt the client will pay us for this one, but we got a big enough reward from the General's number 2 instead. And as for the number 2, he's saying he wants to join Diamond Dogs. I guess he knows what that means for him. He said, if I'm working for you, I can be number 2 or number 200 for all I care. Boss, we have an emergency. Many of our staff are falling ill. At first it seemed like a common cold, but before we knew it, blisters started popping up on their chests and... Damn it. I'll fill you in at the ACC. Just get in the chopper.
Mission
Look
list
closely.
updated.
Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop. Boss, do you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House. This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher. So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa. Boss, the situation is urgent. We need to quarantine the infected and contain the pathogen. Priority now is to prevent more casualties. But the problem is, how do we tell who's infected? During the incubation period, we have no way of knowing who's clean. You'll have to try and guess who's infected before they go symptomatic and quarantine them. That'd be easy if we just knew the route or vector of the infection. From now on, if you even suspect a staff member's infected, use your iDroid to order them into quarantine. Given the situation, the men won't submit to quarantine just because I or the medical team tell them to. But they will listen to you. Of course, it's just a temporary measure until we find a permanent solution. But at least they'd be in solitary isolation so they won't infect each other, and we get the mental care they need. If we do nothing, we'll only lose more people. We have no choice. Boss, open your iDroid. I'll explain how to quarantine staff members suspected of infection. Go to the Mother Base menu and select Staff Management. First, take a look at the quarantine facility we've set up. We'll isolate anyone who's already symptomatic at the quarantine facility. But we have to expect that there are multiple staff who are infected, but asymptomatic. So how do we identify them? At present, we have no way to tell them apart. But there has to be something for us to go on. If you notice anything, reassign staff you suspect are infected to the quarantine facility. We'll monitor them and then contact you if there's a change in their condition. Correctly quarantining these asymptomatic infected will reduce the number of new infections. You should continue with your missions as usual. If Cypher is behind this, going after them should help us determine the root cause of this epidemic. Also, until we identify the pathogen, we can't fire or dispatch any staff. We cannot let this thing spread. Boss, get to the bottom of this fast. We're counting on you.
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection? Boss, a new job's come in. It's a hit.
Please select
on the human
mission.
trafficker who sent Shabani and the others to Nzoya Badia Bulu, where you ran into Skullface. The thing is, this guy might know something about the disease that's going around Mother Base. The symptoms are similar to the ones we saw at that factory. Start by checking the mission details on your iDroid.
Mission accepted. Caution. Rain approaching. Deploying.
Boss, the target is a PF logistics officer who works as a human trafficker on the side. The client wants him dead. He's currently on the run somewhere on the savannah with bodyguards. Unfortunately, we don't know what route they're taking. All we have to go on is a coded transmission sent by the PF at the Natati abandoned village. It appears to be a workup of the target's security plans, but to decipher it, we'll need an intel file with the encryption key. This key should be at the comms facility at the Natati abandoned village. Check your iDroid to see what the target looks like, as well as the location of the village. Find the route. Find the man.
Be careful down there, boss.
Marker placed. Marker placed. Please select a deployment point. Buddy has infiltrated our map has been updated. Please select a deployment point. Buddy has infiltrated our... The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Please select a deployment point. The map has been updated. Clouds approaching. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Please select a deployment point.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Guard post captured. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Talk.
Wormwood, also known as absinthium. That's used to make your phantom cigars.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please select a deployment point. You have arrived at your destination. Buddy has infiltrated our map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
Fire!
Please select a deployment point. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Key. This key should be at the comms facility at the Ditati abandoned village. Check your iDroid to see what the target looks like, as well as the location of the village.
Fire!
updated.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Zero Zulu 4. Vijandige scoutschip verloren. Leeg gereed. Voor. De CPF begreep. Lay off your rudder. Uit. Get up!
Fire!
It's no good, boss. Attacking like that won't cut it.
Fire!
Aim somewhere else. Or change to a different weapon.
Intel
Picked up an
file
intel file.
obtained.
According to this information, the target is headed for Kojima camp. We also have his movement route.
The map
I've
has been
updated your map.
updated.
Use the target's route to locate him. Eliminating him will be much harder if he makes it to the Kojima camp. Take him down on the savannah.
Marker placed.
Fire!
Zuluier, wat verkeerd? Holland, Zuluier.
Fire!
De CPF begreep. Pak defensieve posities en zoek die sniper. Uit.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Please select a deployment point. Please select a deployment point. Enemy presence detected. You have arrived at your destination. will clear shortly.
Fire.
Stay okay.
Fire. Fire.
He's up!
That's the target. Eliminate him, however you see fit.
The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected.
Target extracted.
The map has been
You gotta
mission
extract
info
him.
has been updated. Exfiltrated
All
hot
right,
zone.
you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, boss. Our trafficker was very talkative. Guinea pigs. That's what became of his kidnapped victims. Says he got a good look at that factory at Zoya Badiabulu when he dropped off some fresh guinea pigs for them, along with our man without a face. His instincts told him to run like the rat he is. Said it wasn't worth the money. Figured he could be next. That's when he went to the NGO for help. He thought that in exchange for his buyer's list, they could set him up with a new identity someplace far away. He had an idea who he was up against, and he didn't want to take any chances. A true rat. But like us dogs, he knew when he smelled trouble. And something else. He said the specimens come from deep in the forest. We don't know what he meant by specimens just yet, but those guinea pig symptoms match what we've seen on the infected at Mother Base. Deep in the forest. Maybe there's the clue we need to beat this infection. Boss, the truth could be right around the corner.
Mission list
Boss, we finally
updated.
heard from one of our missing intel team members. He says he has a solid lead on the epidemic at Mother Base. Take a look at the mission details ASAP.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. The map has been updated. Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested. Caution, rain approaching.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
A member of the intel unit has gotten a lead on the epidemic that's crippling Mother Base. The problem is, our man has been captured by the PF in his operation area. He's being held at the guard post on the western end of the mine. Boss, we need you to get him out ASAP. Right now, he's only linked to the root cause of the epidemic.